shown differently on the inside. They often become depressed, isolated, have anxiety, and become very embarrassed if they're out in big places. Some of the unusual behavior that bulimics will start to show is they'll begin shoplifting, using drugs, abusing alcohol, and becoming very vulgar. Bulimics often live as if they have no consequences, which is often how eating disorders can get out of hand and lead to death. Anorexics will withdraw themselves from their friends, become depressed, and often be very irritable because they're always striving for the perfect body image. But in their head and what they see in the mirror, there is never a perfect body image for them. So, in conclusion, we know a little bit more about people who have eating disorders. So, if you had a friend who was eating and wasn't eating lunch, but they claimed that they were, what would you do? You could help them, and you could try and find something that connected them to one of these eating disorders. But mainly, the one thing that you should always do is look for the signs. For anorexics, you gotta watch, are they losing weight too quickly? Are they becoming less energized? Are they taking themselves away from our group? Are they not doing things that they used to love? Are they always talking about how their body doesn't look right? For bulimics, you'd have to watch for the constant. If they do eat, did they get up and run to the bathroom at the end? Did they go and have to brush their teeth? Brushing their teeth after they eat is often a sign that a bulimic has went to the bathroom and disposed of their food that they just ate. If a person is always talking about losing weight and then they go and eat a whole lot of food every single day, it means that they're binge eating, which is another sign of a bulimic. Bulimics binge eat and then they go on a fasting so that they can, because they felt like they lost control when they binge ate, even though the binge eating is a symptom of their disorder. So, in conclusion, what can we do to help people? If you see someone who shows these symptoms, and they show a lot of them, don't do nothing. Help them. Go and be supportive. Let them know that you are there for them. Show them compassion. Don't just leave it alone. It's not okay. Eating disorders lead to 20% of people dying. 60% of who could have recovered if somebody would have took the time and helped them find some help. With treatment, anything is possible. You never know. They could be that 80% of the people who either recovered or had a partial recovery. Even though it was only a partial recovery for some, it was still a recovery, which led to them not having to die from an eating disorder that somebody could have potentially stopped. So, that's all I have to say. But hopefully this has helped you a little bit. And if you have a friend who's in danger of having an eating disorder, or if this video helped you think of somebody who does have an eating disorder, I hope now you have the information and everything that you need in order to help them. Bye, class.